a story about a prince who would come to be known as Scar and an orphan named Mufasa. Two brothers who set off on a dangerous journey to find a new home and a new family.
Why are you following us?
I was hoping to find my pride.
My name is Mufasa.
I'm Sarabi.
My name is Taka.
He's going to start a new kingdom.
Come with us. You don't have anyone.
She does indeed have someone.
That's Zazu, my scout. Don't eat him.
You heard her. Do not eat me. Places to go, kingdoms to see.
Finally, food. If you take my life, you will never find where you are going.
Taka, do not eat him.
Wonderful. Another we're not supposed to eat.
You expect us to follow this hallucinating baboon? No offense.
Thank you so much, Tiffany, for joining Black Things UK. My name is Natalie, and I really want to just kind of dive into Mufasa, the Lion King. So when I first heard about this film coming out, I was really excited because it almost brought a sense of nostalgia. And my first memory was reading the Disney books as well. So I do want to know, what was kind of your first memory around the Lion King or Mufasa, the character?
Yeah, for me, I was really young, watching the VHS of The Lion King, sitting on my mother's bed, singing the songs, playing the VHS out until she probably had to buy me a new one, and just loving the characters, really feeling a real connection with Simba. Yeah.
And also, like, the circle of life is such a prominent theme, and I feel like it means so many different things to different people. But I do want to know what it means specifically to your character, Sarabi.
Oh yeah, I feel like for Sarabi, she's learning this in the process of the film, but she's learning about being a part of community and not just feeling like you have to do everything yourself and be independent and pushing people away. It's about finding connection with people and stepping up in that way in community. I think that's what it is for her.
That's amazing. And I love that you talk about Sarabi learning these life lessons. What else do you think it kind of brings to the audience in terms of the life lessons and things that they can learn, the audience can take away from this, especially if they're a younger or older audience, because I feel like both can relate.
Yeah, I think for me, growing up watching The Lion King, it really taught me a lot about grief and loss, and I think some of that is in this as well. I mean, a lot of most of the characters are, like, at least in this little band of misfits, they've lost either loved ones or lost their place in the world, and so I think it's teaching children or adults too really about you can always find home as long as you have a community, right? You can always find a new home, and home is where your people are.
Absolutely, and especially voicing a character, I feel like actors do get so into the character and they feel the emotions of the character as well. I do want to know what you kind of took away from that experience as well.
Yeah, I mean, I loved playing Sarabi, and every time I stepped back in, I just felt a joy in her. For me, it was I just think the story of Mufasa is so beautiful, and the whole experience taught me about, like, conquering some fears, because I had quit doing voiceover acting because I didn't think I was good at it. I hated singing in front of people. I used to cry every time I had to sing in front of people, and I had to conquer both of those fears in one swoop. And so I feel like I learned to, like, just run toward your fear and jump in and leap in, the net will appear, you know.
That's amazing. And I feel like this story is not over. I feel like other characters could possibly get their origin story.
Yeah.
How would you like to see that story unfold if you do want another film like this to come out?
Sure. I mean, we've talked about, like, there being a Lion King 1.5, like, in between Mufasa and The Lion King. Someone mentioned The Lion Queen. I'd be happy to be a part of that.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would love a Timon and Pumbaa, like, origin story too. Like, there's so many stories you could tell. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Tiffany, for joining.